on, everybody? Welcome to episode 75 of our Watford career mode, and today we've got two games where you've got Stoke and Manchester City, and we're going to talk in a moment about what that is, why we're doing two games. So what's going to happen from here on out is, you may have seen, I haven't decided how I'm going to put these videos up just yet. At minimum, the Flamengo finale will have gone up, and then it's between this and another video, and the other video is going to say that we are putting the Copa Libertadores challenges on hold for a little bit, and what we're going to do is just Watford. I'll put the video out and it'll speak more to it, but the main point for Watford is it'll be twice a day, and what we're going to do is one episode will have 3 games, one episode will have 2 games, and I'm doing it that way because I want to get my 2 videos up a day. But I also understand that practically all my viewers are in Europe, and I'm on the East Coast in the United States. So what really happens is I upload at noon my time, and you guys get them around 5, 6, 7, 8, depending on where you are in Europe, in the late evening. And then I upload at 9 o'clock p.m. my time, and those go up at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning, when everyone's sleeping. So what I'm gonna do is 3 games at noon my time, which is late evening for you, and then overnight another video will go up, and if you guys need to catch up or whatever it may be, those videos won't be 20-25 minutes long every time, and they'll be closer to 15-ish minutes. That way you can kind of catch up, we can move forward, and go about everything that way. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. We're actually relatively close to being finished with this. In general, we're in October. This will be 5 games as 2 episodes. So 1 and then 2, 3 days. 4. We're talking, 12 episodes left, maybe 13. If we go through everything. So there's not a lot of time. We're talking like a week until this is sort of done and dusted, and then we'll be starting up Atalanta. But we're going to be doing it that way from now on, and I hope you guys are up for that. But for now, let's jump into it. We've got Stoke here. I'm going to change a couple of team players around, a couple different things here. We're going to go with Grealish. We'll go with Emre Can to start. Barco, we can start Barco out wide, why not? Though actually we do want to win this game, so if Barco needs to come off the bench, he has to come off the bench. So we'll make a couple of changes as we look forward to Manchester City in the Carabao Cup. We're going to try and win all 4 tournaments this year, so we're going about it that way. Just a couple of rests, but we still obviously need to keep on winning in the Premier League. So let's jump into it. Watford Stoke, let's go. Oh, nicely done. It's a good clip ball forward. One more. Very good. Max Aarons back into space. One more. And it's a good ball here. Can set Hernandez away. Ooh, Hernandez does take an extra touch there. It's blocked, but it comes back to him. Oh, what a finish. A brilliant finish. The perseverance from Hernandez to win that ball back. And then the clinical finish from him. That's a great finish. We'll have to see it again. Brilliantly well done. We have to see that again. He's lost it here. Then he wins it back on the attempted back heel, and then what a goal. That's brilliantly taken. This is a good angle for it, too. Just smashes it low and away. Goalkeeper cannot get out to it. What a goal. And a 1-0 lead. Played into a good spot here as Stoke look for a way forward. That's lovely football, and that's a brilliant save by Rui. He was onside. I didn't think he was for a moment, but that is brilliant from Stoke and a really good save. Max Aarons back across to Corey. Lovely football this, and what a take by Hernandez, and he goes for goal again, and it's 2. We've had 2 chances and been ultra clinical, and this is what happens when you don't take their chances. Stoke go up the other end and feel they could have had an equalizer, but not for a great save, and we go up the other end and finish it off. That's a good finish as well. And we lead 2-0, and all of a sudden the gap gets bigger for Stoke. You have to be clinical at this level, or teams will punish you, and we've punished Stoke there. 2-0 on 20 minutes. Stoke coming forward again. They've started this pretty well, Stoke, in terms of attacking. And we can't help them by giving them the ball there. And Lammers has done so well to get by. And Rui with a good save there. Lammers, who I believe is a PSV prospect. He's done well there. The finish once again lacking, though, from Stoke. Can we slip this through to Hernandez? We can. We slip it forward. We can. Nicely done. And Grealish can't take that down, but he gets that shot away. And Grealish puts it straight at the goalkeeper. Clip forward here. Very well done. Ismail Yassar racing forward. And here it comes. And here comes Ismail Yassar. And Ismail Yassar goes for goal. It's a brilliant finish from him. We've had some good finishes today, haven't we? Pick that one out. It's in off the post. Ismail Yassar and Stoke ruining missed chances. And we have been very much clinical. This is really well done. He just runs into that space, and that finish is something else. The star man on the right, firing it home. Oh, can't quite get to it, the goalkeeper. In off the post. What a goal. And before halftime, we've made it 3-0. Here's Sarr. Can he race through the middle? He can. Lays it off to Grealish. Can we get it back out to Sarr? And Sarr does manage to sneak through here. Back out, Grealish. We're holding on to it nicely. And he's onside. He's playing to left. This is the right back who's played him on. And Hernandez has finished it off as a hat trick for the young man. 4-0. And that should be game over here for Stoke. It's a lovely finish. But I was trying to say, the man on the right has played him onside there. I just pointed to it as if you could see where I pointed, but he's played him onside, and Hernandez makes no mistake. That's a really good finish. Butland has left a lot of the goal there for Hernandez to shoot into. He made no mistake. 4-0 on 50 minutes. Free kick. Pretty dangerous spot. Zemre Chan clips it into space. Can we get the header on? We do! And oh, it's just past the post. I guess someone got a touch onto it. That was very, very close off that deep free kick. Nicely played back inside as well. Here's Keane. He cuts back here. Can he beat his man? Gets toward inside. It's a nice cut back inside, and it's a really good run from Grealish, and Keane puts it straight at Butland. That was all very, very well done. Everything up into the finish. Oh, it's a really good roll over there. It's Lammers. It's clipped into space. Can we get the header on? No, wow, what a header. That's a really good save from Rui once again. Stoke are going to be upset that they didn't at least score here. That was a really good header and a really good save once again. As that comes in, dealt back out. Can we deal with it? It's Amrabat here. It's back into space. Clipped in. He's onside. Rodriguez clips it back into space. It's a really good save once again by Rui. It's come back in, and Rui once again coming up big with a big old save, and Rui's been top-notch today. He really, really has. Stokes finishing obviously not the greatest so far, but Rui has been on top of everything, and he is going to keep, or we are going to keep a clean sheet solely because of Rui. Very well done. Stoke have had chances today, but Rui standing up very tall, and this game is going to end here 4-0 the final. Hernandez with the hat trick goes and collects his match ball. Some brilliant finishes from Hernandez. Really, really good stuff. And a lot more even than the 4-0 score suggests. Tottenham win, City win, United win. Not what we want to see in terms of trying to catch City and Chelsea. Though Tottenham and United continuing to win is also something we don't want to see. We don't want it to be a 5-6 team race as we go forward. But next, as you can see, a big old game. Round of 16 in the Carabao Cup as we try and knock out Manchester City. It's going to be a tough one. We are going to jump forward to it, but before we jump into it, I just want to see where we are in the Premier League because we have Chelsea, and that'll be the beginning of next episode. Standings. Let's go. Let's see the Premier League. It's going to be tough. Obviously, we got to keep on rolling, but Chelsea, one of the teams ahead of us? Yes. We are 1 point back at Chelsea, 1 point back at Manchester City, and we play Chelsea next. That is going to be tough. But at one of those games, we cannot afford to lose, even if a draw may not be something we're looking for. We're looking for a win, but losing would be not so great. But let's jump into it. We actually had time to rest players halfway through that Stoke game, so most of these players are fit. But we are going to change out left back. What do we do here? Do we play Dest? How's Max Aarons? You know what we're going to do? We're going to play Max Aarons. And I'm going to move Hakimi over to the left because he can play on the left. So we'll go about it this way. So let's jump into it. Watford, Manchester City, full strength. Let's go. Corner set to come in for Manchester City. They take it short. Silva here does well to sneak away and get into space. Not what we need here. There's a bit of space. He tries to swing it up and couldn't quite get in the way. Or we did get in the way. He couldn't quite find a way through. They're moving the ball around here again. Manchester City as they look for a way in. It's a good cut back inside. That's a good ball across. Is he onside? He is, and it's City who lead. That's the first proper opportunity of the game. First shot. There have been a ton of last-ditch tackles on both sides, but that's a really good ball into space. That's De Bruyne who cuts back inside here and then clips that ball in behind. Thought he might have been offside, not quite. And then he gets ahead, and it's a good finish. A really good finish from him. Who is that? Oh, it's Ndombele here at Manchester City, and it's 1-0 after 23 minutes. Nicely done. Ismail Yassar finds Jonathan David in a good spot. And Jonathan David looking for someone. No one's run into the box, which is kind of disappointing. But he wins it back here. Pushes into that space. Jonathan David has it nicked off him. Oh, he's actually missed that. And he gets it across. Jonathan David, and it's Hernandez. What a block. Oh, a massive opportunity that. A mistake from the City defender who tried to have a swing at that and just missed it. We couldn't quite take advantage of it. It's a good save. Nicely played. One more forward. Very well done. Oh, we're just on the verge of breaking behind this line. We're very, very close. They just keep getting in a couple of last-ditch tackles. And he gets a little bit lucky there, and he's all alone. What a save by Rui. That would have been a gut punch. We didn't deserve that second goal to go in. And now we're going up the other end as Ismail Yassar. And here he comes, racing away from Boateng. And Ismail Yassar, he's finished it in off the post. What a huge save. What a great turnaround. How massive can that be in terms of this game? A brilliant save, and we go right up the other end. And Ismail Yassar finally gets away and then just finishes it in off the post. We said we were very close to just getting behind. And we just do it there. And we take our opportunity when it comes. Ismail Yassar with the goal. And on the stroke of halftime, we've leveled it up here, 1-1. Nicely played into the middle there. Decore's on it. Out wide here. Can we get it forward? Hernandez has made a good run out there. Spread the defense a little bit. And he slips it back in nicely to Decore. And one more from Decore. That's brilliant football. And I believe that's Vinicius who's scored the goal. It's 2-1. That football was so, so good. Brilliantly done. Just opening up the City defense. Spreading them out. The extra pass from Decore there on time. Look at this. Spreaded it out. Brought it back inside. Left it and then kept the run up. And then just slips it past Ederson. That's a brilliant finish as well. Just clips it by him. Oh, just under his hand and over his foot. What a counter-attack. What a move. And it's 2-1. We lead here just before the hour. Manchester City looking to find an equalizer here. It's a heavy touch from Rodri. And Fabian with a brilliant tackle here. Now can we break again? It's nicely played. Decore on it. And he's racing into space. Gets it to Hernandez. And Hernandez lays it off. Jonathan David in space. Oh no, it's taken a big deflection and found the way into the back of the net. It's 3-1. What a turnaround here at Vicarage Road. And we've taken control of our round of 16 tie. I'm not sure if that was going in or not. It's taken a big old deflection off a defender. That's a big deflection. I'm not sure if that's going in or not. We'll see it from this angle a little bit. Oh, it would have definitely been close. But it's the deflection definitely takes it past. Just Jonathan David's goal. And on 66 minutes, we're 3-1 up here. Sar is racing into space. Look at that. There's so much of it. They just let him keep on running. He goes for goal. It's blocked. It's come back to him. It's a good save. It's come back again. And that's it. It's game over here, and we're moving into the quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. He's had 3 bites at it there, Ismail Sarr, and it finally goes in. 2 blocks. The second time, Ederson saves it, and he just couldn't get up for the third one, could he? A block, a save, a goal. And that went a little bit dangerously close to Ederson, but it's inside the back of the net, inside the post. And that should be that. 10 minutes to go, and we're 4-1 ahead. What a game. Poor ball. Barkos lays it out to Chan. Here's Chan, plays it out wide. Ismail Sarr. He slips it back in. Brilliant ball from Sarr. What a save. Another brilliant passing move. It's Luis Suarez is coming on for Manchester City, which is a ridiculous thing to say. How old is he now? We're four years into this. Getting up there, Suarez, but he is coming on. But yes, another brilliant move. Decore can get it out wide. Max Aarons. And he slips it into Emre Can. And Emre Can cuts back. We're looking for the opening. Finds Barco. And we'll just keep moving the ball around if we have to. And Barco, great touch. And Barco's in on goal. Goes for it. And it's just past the post. But with a minute to go, we are going to beat Manchester City here. After their early goal. And really, how well they were moving the ball around. This looked to be one of those very difficult nights. But on the counter-attack, we have been playing clinical, open, brilliant football. And some of it is just a joy to watch. And honestly, some of the moves we put together were just brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. Every once in a while, we got to give ourselves some praise. We had some today as that gets slipped in. And Barco's on it. And Barco, one too many touches. But we do win here 4-1. And we move into the next round of the Carabao Cup, which will be the quarterfinal. And with a big team leaving the competition as well, which is obviously what we want to see. A very good game from us. Nicely done. Tottenham are still in it. Derby, Newcastle. So there are some winnable games in here. Well, we beat City, but we're one of the big dogs in England now. So we are one of the big dogs. We don't have to look around and be nervous of teams. There are teams we don't want to draw, but we are one of the big teams. And we will continue to hopefully go on in that tournament. We can actually take a look and see what's going on. But that's going to be the end in terms of games today anyway. We have Chelsea, Red Bull, and Fulham next episode. That Chelsea game is massive. And then we have City after that. That's another big game. But we also have Derby in the Carabao Cup quarterfinal. Let's take a look at how that quarterfinal sets up in terms of who else drew each other. Carabao Cup. And here it is. Watford of Derby, Chelsea, Newcastle, Leicester, Liverpool, Tottenham United. So 2 big teams down there on the bottom 2 fixtures are going out. But it looks like if the favorites go on, there are going to be 4 large teams in the final 4, guys. But that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. In peace.